Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare and Anno 1404 Venice, the construction guide. We are now in the next Oriental video. Yes, this will be T2 production of the Orientals. And maybe you are asking, well, this video is overdue. It was supposed to be released 16 hours ago. Why didn't I upload? Well, the question is very simple. The answer is pretty simple. First, I'm ill. Maybe you can hear it. And I had to prepare a bit, of course, for because of course I had to unlock all these buildings first, and that required me to expand the Oriental city a little bit, and that of course took some time. I'm really sorry for the delay. But yeah, let's go straight into action. So when we are taking a look here at the envoys, we can see that they have several new needs. They have Marzipan, coffee, pearl necklaces, and perfume, and of course a new public building, the bathing house. So we basically have 4 new needs that we need to fulfill, at least production wise. I of course already set up the production on several different islands. The thing is, the islands, okay, this is maybe not the best example, but here they are already completely stuffed, and that now of course requires me to, in order to show you properly everything, to gather everything here on one island that does not have the proper fertilities, but it has enough space so that I can show you the different layouts. So, you have been warned. Okay, we will start first with coffee. That is actually a rather simple production. Yeah, the first thing that we need is, of course, the coffee plantation, and the coffee beans being produced here will then be processed in the roasting house. And for that we can simply use our standard layouts. So if we are using the normal one with the small Noria exploit, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we can simply align, you know, a couple of farms around the market building.
To my people.
Like we are doing it here. And I know we have no fertility, blah blah blah. The game will probably even complain a lot, but I don't care. It's for the demonstration purpose. I wish all production chains were that simple. So, of course, we are supplying everything with water from Norias. And then that is covered. And 2 coffee plantations can support 1 roasting house. So if we now build here a small industry complex, 1, 2, 3, and we can here align again everything. So since we have built 4 coffee plantations, we can now build 2 roasting houses. So, and of course, how many people can we support with that? Each roasting house can support up to 1000 envoys, so if you have 10 of these, and therefore 20 plantations, you can support up to 10,000 envoys, which is basically the maximum that you will ever need in this game. So you won't even need that much space. So, yeah, that was one of the super simple ones. The next one is pearl necklaces. For that we need a reef. Yeah, like here. So, let's go there. Dum 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 dum. So, here we have that. So, and now we can build here these pearl divers. Or what is that? Yeah, pearl fisher's hut. And we simply place them like a fisher hut, and they just need to have the reef in their area of influence. And why I was having the misconception that 1 reef is meant for 1 fisher hut, no, you can actually align an endless amount of fishing huts as long as it is in range. So all these here will now have no issue with collecting pearls from that reef. And for each pearl fisher's hut, we can then build, oh, how many have we built here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can then build here the pearl workshops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we have that covered. I actually need to build that many because I have an underproduction of pearl necklaces in my city, which is definitely going to bite me back in the near future. And yeah, how many people can we support with that? Each of these can roughly support 750 envoys. So if you want to support 10,000 envoys, you will need 14 to 15 pearl workshops running at 100%. And I think in the meantime we should also start collecting some more mosaics, because I'm pretty sure we will run low on that pretty soon actually. So, and as the next one we have Perfume. Yay, that is actually one that I really hate. Yeah, as you can see here, it already covered, it already consumed a lot of space. So we have two different layouts that we can use here, a small one and a big one. Since most rose islands are actually rather small, I advise you to use the smaller layout. Though if you buy the seeds and are able to put roses on a big island, then of course you can also use the big layout. Okay, so yeah, let me take a look again here. Yeah, basically this layout works like our main layout, just with 2 farms instead of 4. So we need here 7 times 3 away from the market building. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we build the rose nurseries around them. Here we have the 2. And then we can actually start producing roses. So
production has been disrupted.
Yeah, don't forget, here you will actually need 6 fields. That is why they are a bit harder to place than the normal farms. You need 6 fields. So, and of course we do that here on the other side, and yeah, I placed these 2 wrong. And then you have a nice rectangle that you can simply align next to each other, covered with norias in each corner, and then make a huge carpet out of it. And then there's of course a big layout, and that is a layout that I fuck up on a regular basis. Let me show you why. So I will probably have to correct myself several times, and please just be patient with me. So we will need here a distance of 3, there a distance of 4. Then we build a farm 4 tiles away, but 1 step down. So then we place here everything around it. Here we have now the 6
One of
fields.
your plants has stopped producing goods.
So here we have now already placed 3 fields. We can now connect them by a road. Oh gosh, I'm really hoping I'm not screwing this up completely.
Game saved.
But yeah, no risk, no fun, right? So 1, 2. I really hope I'm not screwing up. Yeah, let me just place a market building here first, just to build here the rest properly. So here we have that, and something feels off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we will build here another internal farm. Screw this, I will take a look. And I did it completely wrong. Apparently.
And everyone got what they wanted.
Okay, not that much wrong. Just these roads here.
Just
Here we
the
have
way I
that.
like it.
Okay, let's take here a look again. Yeah, those are sideways. Both of them. So, we place them that way. I really screwed this up. I can't believe it. How am I able to screw up that much? I mean, come on. Okay, we will do this that way and that way. Now we can connect here, the road lines. Yeah, this layout really needs some getting used to. And then we have here 1, 2, 3. And we place here another the market building, the central market building that is supporting the entire construct. This game really makes me hate roses even more, and not just because it was just Valentine's Day recently.
Let me give you a hand.
So, and then we can actually mirror the entire thing.
The Emperor would be a happy man indeed if all his vassals were as decent as you.
So we have here
A
3.
good deal.
Why does everybody want to talk now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, the mirroring works. Okay, and then we place here again 4 tiles away. Just 1 down. And then we can place here the rest of the farms, of the fields. So, and that way we were able to get 6 farms with 6 fields each into one layout.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
And of course we can place the Norias around it on all corners and then just place it like a big carpet over the entire island. But yeah, the smaller one is actually simpler. I really advise to use that one. Okay, so we will now take a break for a second and collect the mosaics. Yeah, just to make sure that we have enough available for the next ones. Good. So back to the rose nurseries. 3 rose nurseries can actually support 1 perfumery. So we have built 8, so we can actually support 2 perfumeries at 100% and 1 at 66%. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's continue here with this industrial complex. I mean, in the end I will demolish it anyway, everything here, but just for the sake of showcasing. So 1, 2, 3. So, and if you want to support 10,000 envoys, you will have to build 8 of these running at 100%. So 24 rose farms and 8 perfumeries.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
Which is quite a lot. That is why it's very likely that you will have to split up your perfume production to several islands, because one small island alone would definitely not suffice. And that also means that each of the perfumeries is able to support up to... oh my god, maths is difficult. 1,250 envoys. Really, right next to candlesticks, that is the one that I hate most. Okay, and now we have our last, that is the Marzipan production, which is also quite the pain in the ass, actually. But since it's late game production, I can see why it's hard to get that up and running properly. So now we got some more mosaics here available. We have two kind of farms that we need for the production. First is we need sugar canes, then we need almonds, then we need to process the sugar canes to sugar in the sugar mill, and almonds and sugar together form the marzipan in the confectioner's workshop. So, and it starts fairly easy actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You already guess it. The sugarcane farms have a typical layout. So we can simply place them here around. Don't forget that this entire production lane consumes really a shit ton of mosaics. So prepare for that. If you want to support a huge city with that, you will need several hundreds of tons of mosaics. Be prepared. Not like me. I mean, how many mosaics did I have? 300, 400 tons? And it still did not suffice. Which is actually quite sad.
Salam alaikum.
Production has been disrupted.
So, we have now here four sugarcane productions. Now for the almonds. It's really hard to build a big layout with them. Yeah. A really hard one. I actually tapped into a trap when I tried it around first, because you could guess. I mean, you have here the almond production, here the cattle farm. And you can see, oh, you need 5 fields, and these are 4 times 4. Sounds familiar. I mean, yay! This here will also suffice. I can basically use the same layout. Woohoo! Nope, that is a lie. The thing is, we have here a smaller area of influence, therefore the cattle farm layouts that make you easily form squares with them and market buildings don't work. That was actually a lot to take in. And it annoyed the shit out of me. So, but yeah. Instead, we will build very small layouts with that pattern. So we place here the almond farm, there we place a market building, and then we will mirror everything.
We have let you in on all our architectural secrets.
And then we place here the other almond farm connected via a road, and then we have 2 almond farms formed together.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
And the cool thing about this layout is you can actually make them fit together really well. Yeah, I mean, there are no squares, of course, but and no pure rectangles. But as you can see, there's always one field sticking out a little bit, while 2 fields are left back a little bit. So you can actually, here we won't have enough space, but still I will do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can simply align the next layout here. Yeah, just imagine it goes further down here to the southeast. And to, as a symbol, I will still build this. So, 1, 2, and the rest does not fit. As you can see, here you have now again a gap that you can fill, so we take here the next almond layout with 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we now wouldn't have blocked ourselves with the sugarcane production here, we could basically fit more into a huge layout. So forming a huge carpet with almond farms is totally possible. That's the good thing about that. So, and if you are asking yourselves, okay, where shall I place the Norias? I mean, of course, in between this here, there's no space available for Noria. That is true. But for that, you can simply place somewhere near you won't need many almond farms. A huge Noria, and then can support the entire compound. That should make things way easier. So, now to processing the sugar canes. Sugar canes are processed to sugar in the sugar mill. Unfortunately, the sugar mill needs water, so you will definitely need a river island. Two sugar farms can support one sugar mill, so I've placed 4 farms. So I will place here 2 sugar mills. Yeah, just place them somewhere on the river and connect them with the market building. Just make sure that the market building is in range.
A good deal is always a welcome change.
Not like here, because now the sugar mill would not be able to collect the sugar. Now it would be. So, and 1 sugar mill and 2 almond farms together can support 1 confectioner's workshop. So, since we have built here 2, we can now build here 2 confectioner's workshops. So, yeah, that was rather rough, and it is a very complex thing, and you will probably have to split it up over several islands, but the good news is you won't need many. In order to support 10,000 envoys, you will have to build...
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
Yeah, thank you, game, for interrupting me. I don't care. So, you will have to build 5 confectioner's workshops. Be aware, they are super expensive. As you can see, 100 the maintenance cost. 5 of them running at 82%. So, if you build 4 of them, you can roughly support 9,500 envoys. Which means that 1 confectioner's workshop can probably support like 2,250 envoys. Something like that. So, yeah. For the chain, again, 2 sugarcane plantations support 1 sugar mill. 1 sugar mill can support 1 confectioner's workshop, which also needs to be supported by 2 almond farms. And yeah, that basically was it. Once you have mastered these production tiers, you can basically settle as many envoys as you want, as I did here. And as you can see here in the list, 7,200 are already living
Production
here.
has been disrupted.
Yeah, and I still don't care. So, and yeah, then you can expand the city indefinitely and make a shit ton of money, unless you are wasting it like I do. And with that, yeah, I could say this episode is over. It was actually rather fast. Really happy about that. And I think since I already expanded this city so much and so on, the next video will focus on Oriental housing. And after that we will take care of the nobles. But at the moment I like the envoys a bit more. So yeah, I hope you liked it. Sorry if I am sounding a bit tired and ill, because I am ill, and yeah, also sorry for the delay. I will try to not let that happen again. Yeah, if you... Oh, save. Yay! So if you like this video, then
Game
please
saved.
give it a thumbs up. This of course always makes me happy. And if you have any feedback or questions, then use the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed yet
One
to
of
the
your
channel...
plants has stopped producing goods.
I know, because there's no fertility. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, but want to do so, because you want to be notified whenever I upload something, then, well, just do it! Just do it, and make me happy. Oh, one last thing. Just in case. This is the entire almond and sugarcane production, with the sugar mills being here on the Rose Island, and there the confectioners. So this small thing here, together with a bit of stuff over there, can support this fucking huge city. So yeah, that is what I meant with the good news. And with that, I now really say
Production
goodbye.
has been
If
disrupted.
there's anything else I can help you with,
Oh, game, why do you want to communicate so much? Okay, goodbye, and see you next time. Bye bye.